So I think that there are many ways that you can normalise sort of conversations regarding food, making food more accessible, getting people to kind of be reconnected with the food that they're eating, by being able to see food growing around, kind of getting those kind of conversations happening, just sort of in and around, walking down the high street, and things like that. Food poverty, it's a major issue with a lot of people, right across the country. Trying to break down some of those barriers, sort of reducing those stereotypes, for handouts, trying to kind of have a but kind of have another look at kind of handouts. It's not necessarily handouts. Is it a possibility that they can, what people are doing by sort of utilising surplus food, the large quantities of surplus food that we're experiencing in this country, that what people are doing is not actually sort of eating food waste. They are a part of the solution to the food waste issue, and they are sort of helping by reducing the amount of food waste that is actually ending up in our landfill sites and things like that. It's making better use of it. The whole sort of food agenda is absolutely massive. I think that because there are so many people that are now sort of facing food insecurity and food poverty, and it's a topic and an issue that isn't actually properly measured, and there isn't a national measurement for food and poverty and food insecurity. And so people look at food banks and the amount of people that are accessing food bank emergency parcels and aid and things as a measure of food poverty, but that's only a tip of the iceberg. It's only a fraction of the people who are actually facing that. So yes, that's a major issue, and that's that is affecting a lot of people. What with escalating prices relating to other household bills regarding sort of rent, food, fuel prices, things like that. Food budgets are the one that can easily be squeezed, that can be kind of managed more by the household, as opposed to the other elements. And so that's what a lot of people do seem to do, is that they then start to go without food because they can't afford it, because they're having to pay additional costs relating to other household bills. So it is very important, and food is integral. It's a basic human need, and people need to eat. It has a major effect on sort of mental health and mental health well-being, attainment at school. So it's integral, and people's sort of physical health as well. It's absolutely integral. So to have a healthy, nutritious, balanced diet compared to one which is very sporadic, but also full of fat, salt, sugar, which is inherently bad in the long term for people's health.